Welcome to the NewsRamp Government and Politics Podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, and I'm thrilled to have you with us today. NewsRamp.com curates the latest business news from leading newswires, bringing you the most relevant stories to keep you informed and inspired. Now, a quick note before we dive in. While this podcast is produced with the assistance of AI and AI voices, rest assured that the stories we're sharing are very real, and the complete news stories can be found at newsramp.com. It's Friday morning, September 13th, 2024, and we have a lineup of government and politics headlines and stories that you won't want to miss. So, grab your coffee, lace up those running shoes, or settle into your favorite chair, and let's get started. Here is our first headline.
United Nations publishes 17th report of KAILASA, a landmark call for protection of LGBTIQ+ persons. The United Nations recently published the 17th report of KAILASA, calling for global recognition and action to protect LGBTIQ+ individuals facing legal discrimination in 64 countries. The report highlights Hinduism's historical acceptance of gender diversity, citing references from Hindu scriptures. It also explores the teachings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, on gender and sexual orientation. Colonialism's impact on indigenous gender notions is discussed, with KAILASA standing as a beacon of inclusivity and nonviolence. Despite persecution, KAILASA remains committed to advocating for LGBTIQ+ rights worldwide. For more information, visit the UN page.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Government and Politics Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit NewsRamp.com to read all of today's news.